Welcome back. Odds are you're having conversations in your circles about this very topic. Where is LeBron going to play and when is he going to make his decision? But as we sit here, no word on his future. And the basketball world and really all of Northeast Ohio, us, all the fans, we're waiting for one of the biggest decisions of the offseason. Every new post on Twitter or X and every anonymous source suddenly becomes headline news.
We're waiting patiently and not patiently.
I'm not waiting patiently any longer.
Both of us are not patient. But could it finally be imminent? Here's our Mike Polk Jr. with more on the waiting game that has become a spectacle all its own.
Well, at long last, today is a day that we will finally find out where LeBron James will be playing what will likely be his final NBA season. That is according to a rumor heard by James's former teammate and notorious knucklehead Patrick Beverley, who offered this cryptic post today on what will always be Twitter. Now, does Beverley actually know if James will be making a decision today? Almost certainly not. But that doesn't mean someone won't report that rumor and that I won't read it and give it at least some consideration, because that's what this grand tradition is all about. It's just the latest ripple in the ocean of speculation in which we all find ourselves floating aimlessly once again, while one of the best basketball players of all time contemplates the particulars of his roughly twice per decade transition from franchise to franchise, like a hermit crab grown tired of its current husk, seeking out a more alluring shell. During each of these now familiar pre-decision periods, we have no choice but to traffic in scuttlebutt and hearsay because it's all we have. So we lean in. We overanalyze. We'll hear about some guy who's friends with Rich Paul's barber who saw LeBron house shopping in a Denver suburb, so he's definitely headed for the Nuggets. But then someone else saw LeBron's personal chauffeur getting a hot buttered hoagie at the Mr. Hero in Garfield Heights, so he's definitely coming back to Cleveland. Every rumor is equally plausible because none of them have been disproven yet, and until then, we're all still in the game. And it's understandable, because the stakes are inarguably high. The grand prize is a windfall. For any team, at the very least, James brings instant attention and visibility to the franchise. And in some cases, as with the Cavs, he could very well be the missing piece that helps turn a talented but overmatched Eastern Conference Finals contender into an NBA title team. So, of course, we're all pretty invested in his ultimate choice and anxious to know where he's going to end up. And that is apparently not just limited to fans, because NBA Commissioner and shameless looks-maxer Adam Silver himself went on record last week saying the league needs James to make his decision soon so they can finalize the NBA schedule for the fast-approaching season. Which is really pretty remarkable when you think about it. In an NBA full of young superstars where the average age is 26, a 41-year-old man is holding up the scheduling for an entire 30-team league because he still maintains that much influence. It's an astonishing feat and an obvious testament to exactly why we all remain so interested in the latest rumblings regarding where LeBron might land, no matter how vague the rumor or dubious the source, to the extent that we have now reached Patrick Beverley levels of desperation for potentially usable intelligence. That's just the effect this guy still has on us, folks, and I think that's really something. This is Mike, anxiously awaiting King Odysseus' return to Ithaca for 3 News.
All right.